Okay, so continuing with the Football Club History series, we're now going up to Dublin for this video, and we're looking at St Patrick's Athletic Football Club. They're founded in 1929, obviously in Dublin. Now, they originally played at Phoenix Park between 1929 and 1939 before moving to their current stadium, Richmond Park, in 1939. Now, currently, Richmond Park has a capacity, should I say, because there's a standing and seating areas of 5,346. But it took them from being founded in 1929 until 1951 before they were admitted to the League of Ireland. Now, they were playing in the Leinster competition, the regional Leinster competition, up until that point. And then from 1951 onwards, they've been pretty successful. They've been very, very, very successful overall. Not the most successful club in Ireland, but pretty successful. Now, they're most famously known for their Shed End Invincible fan group, come up with all the displays, the tifos, and there are relationships with clubs across Europe, including Ravenna, Sheffield United, and Hanover 96. Fans of those clubs are regularly seen at St Patrick's Athletics games, and vice versa. They do have some very famous fans if you're of an Irish knowledge of celebrity. You've got Brian Kerr, who was a former manager of the national side, actor Wendell Pierce, and former player Glenn Whelan are all known as regularly attending St Pat's games, which I find very, very interesting. Now, their success. Now, I've only gone with the trophies that are UEFA coefficient trophies, so what you can currently play for. The League of Ireland and the League of Ireland Premier Division, they've won 8 times. They've won the FAI Cup 5 times. The currently suspended League of Ireland Cup, they've won 4 times. And the current President of Ireland's Cup, which is their version of the Charity Shield, they've won once. So they've been a very, very successful team since being admitted to the League of Ireland ranks. They won in their first season in the league, for example. And the 50s was quite a decent spell for the club in the league and in the cup. So they've got a great history with silverware. So let's break down their silverware. So they've won the league title 8 times in total. That's one of the most successful Irish clubs just on league titles alone, and they win it in their first season in the league, in the 51-52 season. They back it up again in the 54-55 season and do back-to-back titles for the following year in the 55-56 season. So that's 3 titles in 5 seasons, but 4 years technically. But they don't win for a very long time until the 89-90 season. So I was 6 months old when they won their 4th league title. The 95-96 season, they win their 5th league title. The 97-98 season, they win their 6th. The 98-99 season, their 7th, and again that's 2 in a row. And then they've now moved the Irish League to a Summer League. 2013 is their last league title. So it's been 11 years since they've won the Irish top flight. The FAI Cup, however, they only won last year as their latest addition to their trophy cabinet, but they've won that 5 times, and that's not bad going either. 58-59 season, so that dominant spell in the 50s when they were a very successful club, and the 60-61 season, so that dominance actually carried over for a few more years as being one of the top clubs in Ireland, winning quite regularly. And then a very lengthy gap. We have to now go to the Summer League era, which has only been around for 20 odd years. 2014 they win it. 2021 they win it, and 2023. So they've had a lot of success in the FAI Cup in the last few seasons, most recently last year. The League of Ireland Cup, so their version of the League Cup, which is currently suspended. We're not sure if the League of Ireland and the FAI are going to resume that competition. They may do, they may not. They've won that 4 times, and again, 3 of those victories have come in the in the summer fixturing of the League of Ireland. They went from a Winter League to a Summer League back in 2003. But they won it the 2000-2001 season, the 2003 season, the 2015 season, and the 2016 season to win 4 League of Ireland Cups. Now, of course, the President of Ireland's Cup is the current version of the Charity Shield over in the Republic of Ireland. They won that once in 2014. So they are starting to have some more success in more recent times. After a lengthy spell of a lack of success. Obviously their most successful spell was the 50s and the 60s, I think, for consistency, although in recent times the cup competitions, they are starting to pick up more silverware. It's the league where they've been lacking in recent times, but all their recent success apart from one league title in the last 20 or so years, has come in the cup competitions. So there's a brief history of St Pat's Athletic. Very interesting about their fans and their fan culture. Well known for their colourful displays, like the Tifo European style displays, their vocal outspokenness when there are issues with the club. They will protest about club decisions that they feel aren't in the best interests of the club. They're basically like an ultras group from like Germany or Italy or somewhere in Europe like that. Their relationships with other clubs like Ravenna, Sheffield United and Hanover 96, a bit of that link with the underdog in a little bit, and some of their famous fans, including an ex-manager of the national side, an ex-player and an actor. So there you got Brian Kerr, Wendell Pierce and Glenn Whelan, who regularly attend St Pat's games. So there we go. There's a brief history of St Patrick's Athletic, one of the big clubs in Dublin. I would love to hear from some St Pat's fans. What are their Tifo displays really like? I mean, how passionate is the Shed End Invincibles? Is there disruption at games where we do see that hooligan element across Europe, the ultra element, where there's a big police presence, a big security presence, and flares and stoppages of games and protests and disorder? Does that actually happen, or is this just more just colourful, passionate fans who hold the club's board to account when the club make decisions, or the board make decisions that may not be in the best interest for the club? So there we go. There's a brief history of St Pat's Athletic Football Club. Thank you very much for watching. Place your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from some St Patrick's fans. But from me for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll have some more content for you guys very, very soon.